Good day, Lightsaber Addicts. Today's video is on Jabba the Hutt. Remember to subscribe to get all the latest videos as they come out. So now, let's get into this. Number 1. Jabba the Hutt, more commonly referred to as Jabba the Hutt, or simply Jabba, and formerly styled as His Excellency Jabba of Nalhutta, Eminence of Tatooine, was a Hutt gangster and crime lord, as well as a member of the Grand Hutt Council, who operated and led a criminal empire from his palace on the outer rim world of Tatooine. Number 2. Jabba was a major figure on Tatooine, where he controlled the bulk of the trafficking of illegal goods, piracy, and slavery that generated most of the planet's wealth. He was also highly influential in the entire Outer Rim as one of the most powerful crime lords. Number 3. He was born in 600 BBY. He was the grandson of Mama and Papa Hutts and the nephew of Zero and Ebor. His mother left enough of a mark on him that years later he would force the Askajin dancer Yarna Gargan to wear special makeup to make her look more like his mother. Number 4. Several centuries before the Galactic Civil War, he became the reigning crime lord in the Outer Rim, owning several criminal enterprises which included smuggling, glitter steam spice dealing, slave trading, assassinations, and piracy. He gained a seat on the Grand Hutt Council and also became affiliated with the Crymora Syndicate. As a crime lord, Jabba based his illicit operation out of his palace in the northern dune sea of the desert world Tatooine. Number 5. From here is where he spread his operations and influence across the Outer Rim by employing a network of smugglers who moved his goods across the galaxy, forming a powerful criminal empire. His operations grew to include slavery, arms dealing, spice smuggling, and gambling. Gambling was a prominent feature of the Mos Espa Grand Arena, where Jabba built grandstands from which he can control the gambling and concessions during pod races. Number 6. Shortly after the start of the invasion of Naboo, Jabba presided over the Bonta Eve Classic pod race, where his entrance in the stands was greeted with cheers from spectators who came to watch the race from all corners of the Outer Rim territories. Jabba signaled the start of the race, and the pod racers began their laps, at the end of which Anakin Skywalker, a young slave from Mos Espa, emerged victorious. Jabba had to be awoken from after falling asleep during the race, as pod racing didn't actually interest him, aside from the gambling involved. Number 7. Shortly after the outbreak of the war, Jabba's infant son Rhoda was kidnapped. Though Jabba did not know who the kidnapper was, it was carried out by his uncle Zero and the Separatist Alliance, both of whom had their own schemes at play. Jabba requested the assistance of anyone who could help, and the Republic and the Jedi Order answered the call. It was the hope of Supreme Chancellor Palpatine that the Republic would be able to negotiate an alliance with Jabba for use of Hutt hyperspace lanes in the Outer Rims, as the Separatists controlled the major lanes. Number 8. Shortly thereafter, the Grand Hutt Council became concerned that Zero, who was in Galactic Republic custody, was planning on turning over incriminating evidence about the Council's illicit activities, as the imprisoned Hutt had a journal secretly hidden on Teth that contained the evidence. Jabba hired bounty hunter Cade Bane to free Zero from prison, so he could be imprisoned by the Hutt clan instead. Number 9. At the end of the Clone Wars, the Republic was transferred and transformed into the Galactic Empire, and the Chancellor declared himself Emperor. Jabba continued his illicit operations under the Age of the Empire, continuing to hold influence as a crime lord. Number 10. Immediately following Jabba's demise, in order to determine the exact nature of the Hutt's death and settle the debate over the matter of his will, the Hutt clan had the wreckage of the katana examined. What they found was only a hollow recording of Organa choking Jabba in his last moments. Most of the circulated copies of this footage and their vendors were hunted down by the Klan to prevent proof of their own vulnerability from circulating. I hope you learned something new about Jabba today. If you did, let me know in the comments. Take care and have a great day.